It looks like things are getting spooky. And so this marble race, we're going to be having 8 marbles racing their way down the track. We have 6 of the 8 marbles that were in the previous Halloween special from last year, along with 2 new Halloween marbles, Skeleton and Zombie Crystal. There go all of the 8 marbles racing their way down the track. Skeleton fell off, but he is going to be picked back up and put back on the track. Now they're all racing their way down funnel 1. Already it's a tight battle, but right now we have Zombie Crystal leading the pack, with Ghost following in second. But we already quickly see another lead change, as it looked to be Vampire at first, but it's actually Ghost now, as he makes his way down. Now both those marbles are battling. Meanwhile, Swirl of Blood, things are not looking good for him, as he is currently in last place and is not able to catch up to any other marbles. Monster coming in the second last funnel now. Meanwhile, we have Ghost being in the last funnel, and it looks like he's gonna win the race. Meanwhile, Vampire is trying to beat Skeleton and get second place, but Skeleton was able to come back and get second. So that means Vampire is going to finish in third. The next marble to finish this track is Zombie, the cat's eye. And then Zombie Crystal. No, actually, it's Pumpkin Crystal. Now let's just wait for the other marbles to finish. There's Monster. Oh, and I just noticed that Swirl of Blood is missing. He ended up getting stuck in the track. Oh, he just started moving again. Well, now he's brought back down to the finish. Anyway, congrats to the top 3 marbles for winning this short marble race. If any of you enjoy marble races like these, then I suggest you click on the subscribe button so you don't miss anything new. gotten a bit dark here, but that won't stop our 4 marbles from racing their way down in this short race. We have Ocean Swirl, Lemon Swirl, Lime Green, and the Halloween Marble Pumpkin Crystal. The 4 marbles are now racing their way down the small blue funnel, and they'll have to face this big leap right here. Pumpkin Crystal's the first one down there. Meanwhile, what I said earlier might have been a jinx for Ocean Swirl, as he wasn't able to make it to the catcher, and now he is out of the race. It appears that Lime Green is now making the lead. Pumpkin Crystal almost passes him, but he is able to quickly come back and make his way down the last funnel. Lemon Swirl in last place might be able to come to second as he makes a good hit on Pumpkin Crystal, but it looks like he's about to make it to second. Lime Green finishes first, and I was wrong. Lemon Swirl is going to be finishing in second with Pumpkin Crystal in third, and poor Ocean Swirl is now just sitting there upset he wasn't able to complete the track. I've gotten word that zombies have been appearing lately and have been infecting our many marble racers in the SC Marbleverse. This is really scary. However, I've also heard of 8 survivors that will be racing their way down the marble track, hoping to not get infected. Points will be awarded, by the way, for these marbles based on how they finish. But if they get infected by a zombie, not only will they lose all their points, but they will also get infected and they become zombies too. This means that this is a zombie infection marble race. Let's see who is going to survive. The race has now begun. And there they go, racing their way down. And after several seconds, a green zombie marble will be released. And it will be chasing the other marbles down, seeing who to infect. And there it is. Here it comes. Meanwhile, down there we have Lemon Swirl, who is currently leading all the other 7 marbles down to the next 3 funnels. Meanwhile, Swirl of Blood further up, things are not looking good for him as the zombie marble now gets much closer. Now yes, I should mention that 3 of the 8 marbles that are going to be racing their way down are Halloween marbles, while the other 5 are just regular marbles. Anyways, there they go, and Pumpkin Crystal is now the leader as he makes his way down the final track, but he's being followed by Sapphire and Ghost. Meanwhile, it looks like Zombie Marble up there has now caught up to Swirl of Blood, and things are not looking good. He might get infected, but I don't know yet. Ghost is going to be the first one to finish, earning him 8 points, with Bright White following him in second, and Lemon Swirl in third. Meanwhile, Dark Black just beat the zombie before it could infect him. But unfortunately for Swirl of Blood, he is not so lucky. He's now feeling something weird. And now, Swirl of Blood is the first marble to be infected. Meanwhile, we have the results for after our first marble race. The other 7 marbles now have to prepare, as there are now going to be 2 zombies chasing after them. The second marble race is now beginning, and there they go. It seems to be a tight battle at first, but it looks like it's going to be Ghost being the first one down for the track, and now here come the 2 zombie marbles as they prepare to infect others. Meanwhile, further down in the small blue funnel, Ghost still leads the pack. Meanwhile, we have a few marbles that are currently in the last 3 places battling. And Ghost, he's actually doing pretty well, keeping the lead. And now what's this? It looks like Pumpkin Crystal is trying his very best to beat the zombie marbles. Now so is Ocean Swirl. They have now both fallen victim of becoming infected, possibly. They're trying their very best to beat the marble. They're doing whatever they can. Meanwhile, it's a neck-and-neck battle between Sapphire and Ghost to see who gets first place. And it's off camera, but Ghost was the first one to finish. Now, because there are only 7 marbles, Ghost is going to be awarded 7 points instead of 6 for first place, and Sapphire 6, and so on. And unfortunately, one of the zombie marbles have beaten the other 4 racers, and now they're going to get infected. The last marble racer, now starting to feel sick, comes his way down, and there are the 4 marbles who have now fallen victim of the zombie infection. And now, just like that, we now have 6 zombie marbles. This is not looking good for our last 3 survivors, as we're about to go to the last round. But they are getting ready for it. They are preparing. And now, they went. As soon as the first funnel is empty, the zombie marbles are going to come after them. There they all go, racing their way down. Lemon Swirl is going to be the first one to the second funnel, and Ghost is being left behind. But now he makes his way down, and here come all the 6 zombie marbles as they get ready to try and infect the last 3 survivors. Meanwhile, Ghost was able to beat both marbles, and now, because of that, he is back in first place, Lemon Swirl is trying to catch up to him as they make their way down the first red funnel. It looks like Ghost is still keeping the lead. Further up, we have Sapphire trying to rush, making his way down to the second funnel, trying to hurry up and hopefully not get infected. Ghost, he's doing pretty well in this whole marble race. It looks like he's about to get first for the third time. While he's about to finish, we now have we have Sapphire making his way down along with Lemon Swirl and one of the zombie marbles. The two marbles are doing whatever they can to try not to get infected, and it's a neck-and-neck battle. And Sapphire is going to beat Lemon Swirl down to the finish. And all three marbles are able to survive this last round. As you can see in the final results, Ghost has the most points and Sapphire beats Lemon Swirl by just a point, so he can get second place. That's gonna be it for this race. But what do we have here? It looks like they're checking up on these 5 infected marbles from the race. And they're putting them inside this magical tube so they can turn back to normal. And just like that, they are back to normal. They're probably confused as to what happened, but things are now turning back to normal, and I heard they're also capturing all the other zombie marbles so that they can be stopped. Anyways, congrats to these 3 marbles, and especially Ghost for winning gold. I wish everyone a happy and spooky Halloween.